Howdy friends, welcome to the mid-tempo jam, and welcome back if you're coming right back from the slow jam. We sure had a fun time going through that program, and I'm feeling good and warmed up here for the mid-tempo set list. So, just gonna double check the tuning. Sounds pretty good to me. We're going to start with Gonna Settle Down in the key of G. So while you get yourself set up for that, I'm going to just give a little double check, make sure everything's working on Facebook page and on the YouTube page. Okay, looks like it's working on the YouTube. And it looks like we are working on the Facebook. Okay, wonderful. So this song goes like this. In G. 1, 1 and 1, 4 and a 1. 1 and a 1 and 5. 1 and a 1 and 4 and a 1. 1 and a 5 and a 1. The chorus. 4, 4 and a 1. 1, 1 and a 5. 1 and a 1 and 4 and a 1. And 1 and a 5 and a 1. So a kickoff for that might go something like something like that. And as you know, the guitars rarely kick off songs in bluegrass music. All you banjo and fiddle players and mandolin players are a little more experienced at this kind of thing. But the idea is just to get that melody in your head and do something like that, right? Okay, so here we go. Get ready to kick us off. And I'm going to start this at a nice, easy tempo, okay? Kick us off here on Gonna Settle Down in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tonight I'm all alone, no place to call my own. I don't have no one to love me anymore. I'm gonna pack up my grip and take a long, long trip back to the one that I love so. I long to go back to my darling, back to the one I love so well. I know she'll be my wife and we'll settle down for life, for she's the one that means the world to me. I'll play it. I can't forget the day I left and went away. You told me I'd be sorry some old day. I found this to be true, so I'm heading back to you. Sweetheart, I'm tired and I want to settle down. I long to go back to my darling, back to the one I love so well. I know she'll be my wife and we'll settle down for life, for she's sweetheart, I'm tired and I'm gonna settle down. He actually says wanna settle down in the verse, but the title is gonna. It's a common thing with the Flat and Scruggs songs. Many of the verses don't rhyme, but they sound great. And many of the titles are different words than are that in the song. Cool. All right, Colin, you're off to bed. To bed with you. Have a good sleep there in the UK. Hey, Matthew. Matthew Coleman there. Hi, Ansei from Japan. Sweet. Hi, Jody Steve Brown. Hi, Kathy up in Canada. Hi, John Keegan. You're back. Back in Florida or back in Buffalo? All right. This is my last week. Hi, David. Good to see you back. Good to have everybody here with us, here virtually. This is my last week in California. Actually, I'm leaving in the next couple days to head back to Colorado, get to work on a new album. But I'm planning on doing next week, okay? Next Monday from my regular spot in Colorado, okay? So, let's see here. Next we got Don't Let Your Deal Go Down in G. And this starts on the E chord, right? E7. E7, A7, A, D7, D7, G. So around the horn, down to the E. E, 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 A, 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 D, and D, and G. We kind of went through this whole thing on the slow jam when we did Salty Dog Blues, but we call this a round the horn progression. It's a 6th chord, but it's a dominant 6th chord, which is either a major or a 7th. And then the same deal on an A chord, either an A or an A7. Same thing on the D, either a D or a D7, and then back to G. And that's just major. So it's the 5 of the 2, and then this is the 5 of the 5, and that's the 5, and that's the 1. So that's how secondary dominants work. You know, you can hit me up about that if you want to know more. But anyway, that goes round the horn. Those are all dominant chords, all except for the 1 chord. So if I'm kicking this off, the melody's sort of built into the chord shape, at least on guitar. It goes... something like that. And we might have some holdovers. We will have a bit of a holdover after your kickoff at least. And then you'll hear me either walk down or you'll just hear me start singing. And that's when you know that next E chord is coming. Okay? All right, here we go. Don't Let Your Deal Go Down in the key of G. You go ahead and kick us off. And we'll keep the tempo nice and easy. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've been all around this whole wide world. I've been down to sunny Tennessee. Any old place that I hang my hat is a home, sweet home to me. Oh honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Oh honey, don't let your deal go don't let your deal go down, 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 till your last gold dollar is gone. Play it. Been all around this whole wide world. I have been down to sunny Alabama. My mama always told me, son, never let your deal go down. Oh honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Oh honey, don't let your deal go down, 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 till your last gold dollar is gone. I'll play one, then you play after me. Let's have one more round, me and then you. Play it. Last chorus. Oh honey, don't let your deal go down. Don't let your deal go down. Oh honey, don't let your deal go down, 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 till your last gold dollar is gone. Alright. It's fun to play over those changes. Sometimes you feel tempted to get a little jazzy. All those dominant chords. Okay, I've waited as long as I can. Now, I think we've been doing this in the fast jam for the most part. A good old song by Hilo Brown. And of course, most of us, or many of us, I should say, learned it from the Tony Rice version. On Tony Rice Plays and Sings Bluegrass. So let's go to this tempo here. And this song goes in G. And one and a one and a four and a four and a one and a one and a five. One and a one and a four and a four and a one and a five and a one. Stop. And then a one, four, one. And one and a one and a five. And one and a one and a four and a four. I've waited as long as I can. So it's just a straight 1 4 1 5. However, we stop after each verse, just not the verses, we stop, and the chorus will stop. So we're ending a verse. As long as I can, I've waited to hear you say you love me. So that's a quick little 4 1, you know, and the guitars will do the G run there, right? So there you go. Waited as long as I can. It has a neat melody. It's so if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like. that's the kickoff I've been sort of working with on that song. So here we go. Go ahead and kick us off, however style you like, on I've Waited As Long As I Can here in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
But this waiting no longer I can stand. I know that you've had time, dear, to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
I've got it.
Said all I can do.
Now here it is, sorry.
Done all I can do. Said all I can say. Oh, why can't I make you understand? I wanted you for mine, but I've wasted my time. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Play.
So we'll do another verse chorus, and then let's have one more round of solos. And then, so it'll go me and play, and then you playing after this next verse chorus. And then right after that, it'll be a chorus, so you know what to do.
Now I'll just say goodbye as the tears fall from my eyes, for you have made it plain that I can't win. No one will ever know the pain I've been through. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
Me, then you.
I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can.
Cool. All right, fun to get a couple breaks on that one. I don't know if you've seen the video of Hilo singing that with Lester and Earl on the Grand Ole Opry show from, I think, the 50s or 60s. Pretty cool. He's playing Earl's guitar with the black all over it, and he's capoed up, I think, in the key of A or B flat, because he could sing high and he could sing low. That's why his name's Hilo. Okay, How's everybody doing out there? Hi, Skip from Longmont. Hi, Mike, singing some harmony. Hey, Matthew. Cool. Yeah, I do a lot of walk-ups and walk-downs. Hi, David Clark. Hey, Matthew. Cool. Well, I'll try to catch up on some of the comments. Hi, Alex from Calgary. Sweet. Hi, Lucy. Padre Island on the beach. Wonderful. And John's down in Florida. Hey, Matt. Matt's picking. We're all picking. Okay, sweet. How's everyone doing on YouTube? Whoops, I've added that to my favorites. I didn't mean to. All right, YouTube is there. It's happening. Cool. Well, howdy to everyone who's picking along on YouTube. All right. This whole thing started on Facebook, so I tend to drift over to the Facebook where we have a bit more of a forum, but maybe we'll build that up over on the YouTube page as well. So we got 9-pound hammer in A. Why not? Who doesn't like playing 9-pound hammer? Okay, so I'm going to capo 2 and play G position, but we will be in the key of A. So wherever you like the 9-pound hammer, get yourself set up. And you know this one, but in case you don't, it goes and a 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. Roll on, buddy, to the 4. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Now, Merle Travis, who wrote the song, changes up those last lines of every, sort of chorus. But I'm going to do them all the same so you can sing harmony if you want. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Okay, here we go. And if I'm kicking off 9-pound hammer, I might go something like... something like that. That's kind of like the George Shuffler sort of cross-pick version. But anyway, whatever you like doing on that song, we'll keep the tempo right there where we were. Just a little. Actually, I'm going to slow it down a tiny bit. Because this song is bouncy. It doesn't have to be super fast. And this is the mid-tempo jam. I'm easing you on up in the tempos. So here we go. Kick us off on the 9-pound hammer in A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This 9-pound hammer, just a little too heavy. Buddy for my size, buddy for my size. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? I'll play it. I'm going on a mountain for to see my baby, and I ain't coming back. No, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Play it. It's a long way to Harlan and a long way to Hazard.
just to get a little brew, just to get a little brew. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? I'll play it. When I'm long gone, you can carve that tombstone out of number 9 coal, out of number 9 coal. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Play one. Well, this 9-pound hammer killed John Henry. Ain't it gonna kill me? Ain't it gonna kill me? Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? Me then you. One more round. Play. This 9-pound hammer, just a little too heavy, buddy for my size, buddy for my size. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wheels won't go? I got a little ahead of myself on the rhythm there, but hey, we're jamming. We're jamming now. That was what I call a jam. Taking that around lots of times. It would be so fun to sit with any one of you at this moment right now and play for real. I'll tell you what. But this is excellent practice for me, so thank you for being here. I hope you're getting your practice in as well. Okay, this was a request here. Last week, we got a request for Bill Cheatham. Hey, why not? I love Bill Cheatham. So this is an instrumental, an old fiddle tune. And it goes in A. Da, 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 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 4, 4, 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 4 and 4, 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 4 and 5, 1. So that's the A part. The B part goes 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. Excuse me. The B part goes 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5, 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1 again. 1, 4, 5, 1, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 1 and a 5. Okay. So let's play through 3 times all together. I'll kick it off and we'll go me, you, me, you, me, you.
And let's slow this down a little bit, give everyone a chance to pick along. Okay. Right about there. Here we go. I'll kick it off. Bill Cheatham in A. Me, you, me, you, me, you. And after your third time through, tag it. Here we go.
Bill Cheatham. That one, you know, that's one that it kind of helps to have some stuff worked up, I guess. Those changes go by so fast on the B part. But, you know, just a fun tune, and good to brush up on that one every now and then, right? Okay, I Know You Rider. Fun, easy jam number in D.
And we're going to get our tempo going a little bit here. Kind of move it up toward the, not to the red, but we'll kind of move it up to the yellow and orange maybe on the meter. So in D, 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 and C, and G, and a D. D, and D, and C, and G, and a D. And a F, and C, F, and C, E minor, D. That little E minor is sort of a little quick passing chord. It's fun to grab it. So if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like. Something like that. But this one you can do your own thing with, of course, as you can with all of these. This is for you to play whatever you want. So whatever that is, go ahead and kick us off here on I Know You Rider, and we'll both get the chance for some nice several breaks on this one to open it up. Know You Rider in D. Here we go. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Lay down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. Lay down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. I'll play. The sun gonna shine in my back door someday. The sun gonna shine in my back door someday. March wind's gonna blow all my troubles away. Now you play one.
muddy water, sleep in a holler log. Rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log than to be down in Frisco just treated like a dog. Now you play one more. Last chorus. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Let's tag that. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. All right. Excuse me, I got a little, a little verklempt there. Whew, excuse me. I suck up water sometimes. You know, like when you get it down the wrong pipe. Okay, there we go. It's no fun when that happens and you're trying to sing. Fun. Well, good thing we got an instrumental coming up. I can rest the voice for a minute. How are we doing? Hi, Bill on YouTube. Cool. Doing good. How's everyone on the Facebook? Hi, Jack. Hi, Flat Picker. All right, you got a good name there on the Facebook. Hi, Skip and Longmont. Cool. Thanks y'all for being here. Forked Deer. So I'm going to go ahead and capo. I'm going to do sort of my arrangement here on Forked Deer just because I feel like practicing it. So we're going to be in the key of D, the actual key of this tune. I'm going to be capo 2 playing C position. So this one goes 1 and 1, 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 5. 1 and 1, 4 and 4, 1 and 4 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 1, 4 and 4, 1 and 1 and 5. 1 and 1, 4 and 4, 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. 5, 5, 5 and a 5. 5, 5, back to the 1. 5, 5, 5 and a 5. 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. 5 and 5, 5 and a 5. 5 and 5, 1 and a 1. 5 and 5, 5 and a 5. 1 and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. All right, there you go. It's one way of learning Forked Deer. So we'll go 3 times through. I'll kick it off. Me, then you, then me, then you, then me, then you. And after your 3rd time, go ahead and tag it. All right. Yep, here we go. Forked Deer. And let's slow it down just a wee bit. I don't want to slow us down too much, but let's try to get something a little more user-friendly for everybody. Here we go. Key of D, Forked Deer. I'll kick it off.
here. I think that's a good tempo. I usually perform that a bit faster. And of course it could be played a little bit slower, but I think that's a nice kind of bouncy tempo range right there. Okay, so moving right along, Way Downtown. This is one to turn the tempo up on because it's relatively easy to play, and you can always play something simple around it. So we're going to blast ahead a little bit, and then we'll see where that takes us. Okay? And I'll be in the key of E, capo 4, C position. That's where I am. But we are in the key of E. And this one is just 4-1-5-1 all the way through, with no variation of that, no holdovers, no extra beats anywhere. So in other words, it goes 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 5 and 5 and a 1, 4 and 4 and 1 and 1, 5 and 5 and a 1. Okay. And if I'm kicking it off, I might go something like 1, 2, 3. So I know we've boosted the tempo quite a bit from where we were, so let's just strum on an E chord. Just strum or pick around for a moment just to get yourself used to this tempo. I'll just strum this one chord for a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the kickoff together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that's fresh in your mind and you're a little warmed up. Let's go ahead and have you kick us off on Way Downtown. In the key of E, starting on the 4 chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Chorus. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine, ain't no one to go my bail. Late last night when Willie came home, I heard him a-rapping at the door. Slipping and a-sliding with his new shoes on. Papa said, Willie, don't you rap no more. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine, ain't no one to go my bail. All play. I wish I was back at my sweet Sally's house, sitting in that old rocking chair, with one arm around this old guitar and the other one around my dear. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all mine, ain't no one to go my bail. Play it.
crave. 'Cause I ain't brought nothing with me into this whole world. I ain't gonna take nothing to my grave. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all my, ain't no one to go my bail. Me than you. Last chorus. Way downtown, fooling around, took me to the jail. Oh, me and it's all my, ain't no one to go my bail. All right, there we go. Way downtown. We're getting cooking here a little bit with our tempo. That's great. Moving on, 2 more songs, both in the key of B. I'm going to hang out right where I'm at here, capo 4, playing on a G position. So wherever you play your B chord, get yourself ready. And this is Safroni, good old number from Jimmy Martin. And it goes 1. Let's see, let's find a tempo first. I think we should just stay at that same tempo for this one. So this goes in B. 1 and 1, 4 and 4, 5 and 5 and 1, 1, 1 and 1 and 4 and 4, 5, 5 and 1. This whole thing, 1, 4, 5 all the way through. The 5 chord holds for a couple extra beats on the verses, but you'll hear that in the vocal. The chorus goes straight through just like we did there. And the kickoff, if I was kicking it off, I would do something like... Now when we end this, on the last chorus, we'll do the Jimmy Martin ending. So... Now there's teardrop in my eye. That hard stop at the end after the G run. That's the Jimmy Martin ending. He invented that. All right, so here we go. Sophronie in the key of B. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high, till my Safroni left me so lonely. Now there's a teardrop in my eye. I'll play it. My Safroni from Kentucky, she's found another man. I can't even kiss her, can't even hold her hand. That moon we used to love beneath is still up in the sky. Now I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love that sweet girl, she means more to me than the whole wide world. I used to be a killer with the women beyond my. Now I'm just a hot shot with a teardrop in my eye. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Safroni left me so lonely. Now there's a teardrop in my me than you. Love 'em and leave 'em, kiss 'em and grieve 'em. That used to be my motto so high. Till my Sophronie left me so lonely. Now there's a teardrop in mine.
Alright, the Jimmy Martin ending. Cool. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here. We're going to do one more song here, and then we'll have a little break. Looks like we might have about 20 minutes of a break to stretch our legs, get some water, maybe a cup of tea, maybe whatever else you're drinking, and come on back for the fast jam. Hi, Anita. More fiddle tunes. Yeah, okay. Cool. I mean, the guitar players like the fiddle tunes. The banjo players kind of hate them. But anyway, we'll try to get some more in there. We got some fiddle tunes coming up in the fast jam for sure. There's a few of them. All right, so here we go. Traveling the highway home in the key of B. 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 1 and 4, 4 and 1. 1 and a 1, 1 and 1, 1 and a 5 and 1. Okay, that's the whole song. But how about we do this? Let's pick, so your kickoff is going to be over the verse, as usual. But when we do breaks, let's do breaks over the verse and the chorus. It's the same changes, but it's a slightly different melody. Okay? So if I was to kick this off, so that's how we'll do the solos. We do the solos long, verse and chorus. But your kickoff, of course, just on the verse will sound something maybe like... All right, traveling the highway home. So this song is usually very fast. We're not going to play it very fast, but we'll turn it up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Remember, you can always play something a little simpler than what you normally play to keep up with the tempo. Let the music be the tempo, not your technique. That's my motto. Let the tempo exist, and don't let your technique slow the tempo down. Just play something more simple that's in that time, right? So go ahead and kick us off here on, excuse me, Traveling the Highway Home, key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Moving toward the sunset of time, I'm traveling the highway
enlisted, he had to flee, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
Play it all the way through.
Sometimes the road seems weary and long, traveling the highway home. But in my heart there's always this song, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
I'll take one, then you take one. All the way through. Play it.
Traveling toward the sunset of time, I'm traveling the highway home. Leaving this world of sin far behind, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Oh, narrow the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
All right, we did it. Sang some gospel and picked some bluegrass, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for being here. So we'll take about, 16 or 17 minutes here. The fast jam will start at 1:15, so come right back. We're going to be, a little slower than this tempo actually to start. So it's going to be kind of in the same zone to start, and come on back and join us. Keep on picking. Thank you all so much. See you in a few.